Niggas is commenting like
Yo,
that
so
was
Marks.
niggas say there's a robbery on here too, man.
Marks, give me a quick summary of what you saw there, man.
What it was? What it was is the reason why people don't watch boxing like that no more.
All right.
Motherfuckers is tired of, you know what I mean, the wrong dude getting the decision. But Trout, he did with my prediction. I said if he boxed, he'll win easily. When he was boxing, he was doing pretty good. I think he still won the fight, but he didn't throw his left hand that much, and sometimes he stood there trading when he shouldn't have. But I mean, this is the first time a bad decision happened. It ain't gonna be the last one. And but Canelo fought better. He fought better than I thought he would.
All right, Rilo.
But
Yo,
I don't think he no monster like niggas is claiming.
Rilo.
I'll say, I honestly, I think that Trout, to me, won the fight, but a lot of the rounds ended up being really close, like kind of close. And I know that I talked about this on one of my prior videos, that when you a judge and you sitting there ringside, you got a different angle than the shit that we see. And if it was a dude looking to give Canelo rounds, it was easy to get him rounds to Canelo. You know what I'm saying? With the crowd reaction and all of that shit, it was easy to get some of those rounds to Canelo. But we sitting here, we got a different view, and we watching that shit, and we want Trout to win. In a sense, I think Trout won, but I see, if you was a dude looking to give Canelo the fight, it's a case you can make for him. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know, and Trout, like you said, he didn't come out. He didn't fight with the fight that you would hope that he would have fought.
He didn't look like a $20 million superstar in there, did he? He didn't look like a superstar.
Yeah, right.
All right.
He was just, you know what I'm saying, that six man.
Yeah.
Not that superstar, but the six man. That dude off the bench.
It was a workman performance. That's what it was. It was a workman, but it wasn't like, you know.
Yeah.
78. Sorry, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I thought that, to me, Trout won the fight by a decent margin, man. It just, like Rilo said, man, some of the rounds were so close that you could give it to whoever you was favoring. You know what I mean? Because Trout could have thrown his left hand more. He didn't do it. He was jabbing most of the time. Canelo really didn't do shit, man. Canelo didn't do shit, man.
No,
So, I mean, I'm not shocked by this decision. I already knew that they was going to rob Trout if he did knock Canelo out, because they're trying to build up, the Mayweather kryptonite guy. So, I mean, it is what it is. And Austin Trout got up there and sucked Canelo dick, so fuck Austin Trout, man. He got up there talking about the better man won. Why? Well, fuck you then, man. I'm not finna fucking ride for you, man. You didn't get robbed. You got your ass whooped, if that's the case.
That's right.
You want to fucking come up here and play the little game, get your little payday and shit, your little hush money.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it. You got your ass whooped.
Well, the thing is, hold on. If Nonito Donaire, right, can say he won a fight, he clearly lost, and Trout is saying he lost, it's ridiculous. All right, Errol, it's all yours.
This is the way I saw it, man. What you saw is the future of boxing, man. You have the view of the styles. You have a guy who basically clearly won, outboxed the guy. Yeah, he got knocked down. And you have a guy who's all action, and he's a crowd pleasing fighter, and he's a victim of today's in boxing. You know what I'm saying? If, like you, and Rhino Jenkins said, there's rounds if you want to give it to Canelo, and obviously we're kind of pro Trout, so we kind of we was looking for the boxing skills like Riggin, what we saw, and it's like, end of the day, there's money out here, man. You know, you're in Texas as well.
Yeah.
Well, why you take it in Texas, I have no idea. But I mean, they should have a rematch. But it's just a travesty, really.
Won't be no rematch. My man's gonna be looking for big money purses against money or someone else. Troll.
It ain't gonna be no rematch because Trout fucked up the rematch by saying that the better man won and all that stupid shit.
Yeah, that bullshit.
I hear that. Troll.
I think he just down on himself though, because he's never lost before. So I don't know. Maybe he needs to go watch the replay for himself, and he might change his mind because You know, even if I lose, man, why you be saying I don't know why the crowd? I don't think he's used to the crowd booing him as well. I think that might have fucked up his head. I don't think he. I think he got big. I think he's not used to the big fat.
Yeah, he's not a big occasion player. I said that from the. I mean, I did say that before the fight. I mean, like sometimes ability can take you so far, but if you're not a big occasion player, then you know it's no use. You know what I'm saying?
And just that, so just that, he may have felt he lost the fight, but man, he needs to sit back and watch that, and I think he might change his mind. But that Canelo, man, he exposed, man. He ain't all that, man. He hype, man.
Oh, no.
Hype job. Okay, Troll.
Yeah. Austin Trout got his motherfucking ass whooped. He got his ass kicked. The uppercuts ripping him. Almost broke his fucking neck in the round. Canelo had to clean, effective punches, and Trout had to please get away from me punches.
You know what? I can almost.
Trout threw a whole bunch of nothing.
Damn.
You know what? He definitely could have did better though. I will say that he could have made it. He could have made it an easier fight to score. You know, the rounds that he won, he could have won them more convincingly if he would have let his hands go, man. Because there was a lot of times when Canelo wasn't doing shit, but he wasn't really
was a beast.
A whole lot either. You know?
Yeah.
Look, man.
Canelo the future.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. That boy Canelo, man. Look, man. He gonna beat Mayweather, man. He gonna be the guy that they take the crown from Mayweather and pass it to Canelo. He gonna be that guy. If Mayweather ever get in the ring with Canelo, watch what I tell you. Remember I said it. They gonna get that ring. They gonna get that belt to Canelo.
Right.
Canelo is a beast.
Well, Floyd will have to get rid of him, man. Umar.
Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna tell you what though. I think that he'll give Mayweather a little more problems than some folks might think.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. That won't happen. That won't happen. That won't happen.
Like Mayweather.
Yo, let me get Umar in there, man. Let me get Umar, and then we can go freestyle. Umar.
You know why I say this?
Yo, hold on. Let Umar get in there, Marks, man, and then let everyone get their say. Umar.
Yeah, man. Trout won that fight 114, 111. But like you guys were saying, like I was saying at the beginning of the fight, we was all saying Trout 3-1. I told y'all it was really Canelo 3-1 because that's how they were going to judge it, and that's exactly what happened. And then he made himself a crab on national TV talking about he lost the fight when he know good and damn well in his heart and soul he won the fight. But like my man said earlier, he's hanging around the wrong people and he's just settling for what they're giving him. And
for whatever crumbs. Yeah.
He's gonna settle for them uppercuts, bro.
Yeah,
he got caught some uppercuts, but Canelo landed like 5 or 6 good punches in that whole damn fight. One of them led to a knockdown, and Trout controlled the action for the rest of the damn fight.
No doubt, no doubt.
8 to 12 punches.
Apollo, you there?
Trout threw 300 more punches in the fight. 300 more punches he threw.
Right, but what was it? It was ineffective pity patch. You gotta take it, man. You gotta take it. He didn't take it.
I agree with that. Like I said, how they were going to judge the fight, I agree with that completely. He didn't take it. That's my whole point. And then he made himself look stupid.
He was more active. He was definitely more active.
Yo, man, how we gonna give it away from the champion though? He's a champion though. I don't understand. Like he coming into the fight, why are we putting so much emphasis that Trout gotta do this, Trout gotta do that? You already lost the fight already. And like what Trout don't hit that hard in the first place, yeah. But he was fighting cautious. But that's how he fights anyway. But
you know something, man. You know something. You see, you have to look on boxing like you like on a esoteric outlook on boxing, right? Your fight starts when the fight is signed, and even post-fight, you're still fighting. And he should have been fighting his cause. He should have been saying he got robbed. Yeah, he's not a fighter. He can box, but he's not a fighter. You know what I mean? Were you telling the people that, you know what I mean, that Canelo won? Canelo didn't win the fight. So if he thinks he lost the fight, then he lost then. You know, if he's going to give it up so easy, how can we fight his cause? You know?
That's what I say, man.
Yeah, I say the same thing. I say the same thing.
He lost.
Yeah. You gotta keep that shit real, man.
I'm gonna do my little post-fight vid. I'm finna shut it down. I'm gonna holler at y'all brothers tomorrow.
All right, peace, 78. All right.
All right, 78.
78.
P78.
Yeah. You know.
Yo, I'm on Boxing Scene looking at that article, and everybody on there saying that Trout won most of it. So I know I ain't crazy.
And that's on Boxing Scene, yeah.
Yeah, but it's all types of different people, man. You know what I mean? People that usually write some dumb shit. Even they have to agree that Trout really won that fight. But see, that's when Trout was trying to be too much of a sportsman. Like, you're a sore loser. Man, sometimes you gotta say, fuck that. I got robbed.
Yeah. See, boxing's full of shit, man. I mean, even like to me, Rigondeaux lost last week.
No.
No. He won the fight, but he lost. He lost.
Like Timothy Bradley.
Yeah, because everyone was saying he's not box office after, right? He won. He beat my man in the ring. But if we're talking about lucrative purses and, you know, taking your shit to the next level, he lost. Like I said, who's going to get the bigger purses in their next 3 fights out of the next 3 fights for Donaire and the next 3 fights for Rigondeaux?
Yeah.
Donaire's going to clean him out.
You right.
You watch. I tell you what, in 2 fights' time, they're going to be talking about Donaire in the pound-for-pound rankings and they're going to say, oh, fuck Rigondeaux, he's not box office. I don't know if I can put him in there, you know. That's what they're going to be doing.
Yeah.
Damage limitation. And you'll be believing that Donaire never lost that fight. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You're right. You're right. Absolutely.
It's fucked up, man. The shit is fucked. Shit is hardcore, man. Shit is hardcore.
Yeah, but this is why we're here, though, bro. We're here to fucking see through the propaganda.
Yep.
This is propaganda, and they try to put that propaganda. I don't give a fuck what Trout saying. Yo, man, he won the fight. That's it.
Yep.
You know,
He outboxed his man.
Rigondeaux won the fight. That's it. And he's box office, and that's it. Ain't no one telling me shit.
Yeah, he's box office to me. Yep.
I don't care. Like, I ain't trying to listen to them motherfuckers, man. I ain't trying to hear them.
Rigondeaux, as far as I'm concerned.
Like Mark said, my own eyes saw what happened. You know what I'm saying? And I understand with Trout, it's the first time he lost. He's not used to getting booed and all that shit. He's a boxer. You know, most boxers are sensitive as well. Man, maybe he ain't even gonna watch the replay. Next, y'all fans will be telling him, you won the fight, dog. You won the fight. He's like, well, you know, blah, blah. You know, in his nature. But, man, that's it, yo. Canelo, they gonna try and probably they're gonna try and make the Mayweather should even touch Canelo. Because he just lost that last fight that's there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, why should Floyd give Canelo any payday after he walked off that bill?
Man,
shouldn't give him no fucking payday. Make him go suck dick.
He goes, yeah, he will suck. He should go and fight. Maybe should come out and go, yeah, I know Trout won. I'm gonna give a Trout a shot. That's what he should do.
Nah, he's not gonna do that.
This is Canelo's biggest win.
Canelo ain't win shit.
I mean, honestly, man, y'all should look at this article. Like, look at the comments on here. I mean, motherfuckers ain't buying that, man. I mean, black dudes, white dudes, some Mexican dudes. Everybody's saying the same shit. Canelo threw some hard landings, some harder punches. He ain't do shit. And they got Trout winning by 3 rounds. I mean, this is why boxing in bad shape, man. I mean, nobody ain't trying to.
It's always been in bad shape, man.
Hyped up for
it was times in the
3 months and didn't see a robbery.
See, it was times in the fight where Canelo had his hands down, like Sergio Martinez, and just was bouncing around, swagging all over Trout. While Trout was throwing a whole bunch of punches. I'm saying, but Trout was throwing a whole bunch of punches in that time that he was getting styled on.
Yeah, but that's kind of like a nigga crossing over everybody, dribbling up at the 3-point line. Like, that's cute, but it don't win you no games. Cause
I'm just saying what I saw compared to how they judged it. You know, they judged it the way I was looking
but Mark, from that scorecard, that brother wasn't gonna win. Period. 119, 108.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I didn't like that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
117. What was the other one? 117, 111.
I thought Trout lost a close fight, split decision.
That wasn't no loss, man.
Close fight, man.
That wasn't no loss. That wasn't no close fight. He won that by at least 5 rounds.
Close fight, bro.
even Al Bernstein and Paulie Malignaggi in them scorecard,
Canelo.
one dude had it a draw, and they had Canelo winning by 1 point.
I mean, what you scoring? Are you scoring touches or clean, effective punches? Trout didn't throw any
landing punches.
Canelo wasn't in trouble on the ropes. I mean, he wasn't in trouble. No,
Yeah, but he was. But the thing is, the
first thing it is who dictates the pace.
Yeah, I agree.
Who controlled the ring?
Yeah.
Who did that? Now, who did that?
Trout did. Canelo was backing up on the ropes for. Troll, hear this out. Canelo was backing up on the ropes for periods of times, whether that was deliberately or not. He was backed up on the ropes, not throwing no shots, and Trout was throwing all the shots. He was making the fight.
He was throwing the shots.
If you were Trout,
when it's action, right? When it's no action, Trout was dictating the fight. He was controlling the pace of the fight. He was moving Canelo where he wanted. Then it's the punches, the effectiveness of the punches and stuff.
Did y'all notice the counter punching of Canelo throughout the first half of the fight?
If you see Canelo's eye, his eye didn't get.
I mean, I'm just saying it put me in the mind of the Marquez Pacquiao 3.
Yeah,
when it was back and forth, but I was shocked at how crisp he was on the counters. All you gotta do is just check it out again, man. I'm telling you, he hit the shit out of Trout a lot.
But Troll, that's the thing though. He landed one punch. It's one punch. If a guy lands 5 or 6 jabs on you and then you hit him with one big punch,
that doesn't negate that.
I definitely feel you, but I done seen it a lot in judging styles. Certain judges.
So what I'm saying is like not how they judge the fight, but obviously we're not the only ones. I'm on Boxing Scene, and it's 100 and something comments, and damn it, every single one of them saying Trout won.
Well, some of them is Trout fans.
There was more. Let me tell you this, right, Tro. There was more of a case for Provodnikov beating Bradley than there was for Canelo beating Trout, and Bradley won his fight.
Because it's like 10 seconds to bobbing and weaving and bouncing around and everything, and then Trout he's throwing punches, he's not landing, that don't count. But he's dictating the pace of the fight.
It's kind of like Wilder and throwing no punches. I mean, Canelo wasn't throwing punches, but that's part of generalship. Like
Mayweather Cotto. A lot of people had it closer than it was because Cotto was rushing Mayweather. But Cotto wasn't controlling Mayweather. He was rushing him, but then Mayweather was putting Cotto right where he wanted him to be. And then he would open up on him. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
It was like a matador, like, you feel me?
Yeah, I mean, he did what he could, man. He just wasn't
Mark, just the fact that he has a point, and this your man's has a point to argue with you, that means that definitely the judges had a point to argue. You know what I mean? As clear as it may seem to us, from that view, from the judge's view, and I think I talked about this. When you sitting there ringside, it's a lot of shit that you miss, dog. Just because.
Yeah, but these dudes been boxing for 40. But most of them dudes been judges for 20 years.
Nah, that don't, dog. Listen.
I understand what you're saying, Rilo. But 119, 108.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
They was Canelo fans. Definitely.
Al Bernstein was sitting next to the ringside, and their cards wasn't like that.
You're right. That's absolutely
bullshit.
You're right. That 119, 10, whatever it was, that was some bullshit. I don't see how you can see it that way in that fight under no circumstances.
It wasn't that bad.
But a lot of those rounds were so close, dog. If you was a dude looking to give it to Canelo, it's a lot of rounds you could have gave to Canelo. If you looking to give it to Canelo off rip, though, is what I'm saying. So, I mean, it's kind of fucked up, but you knew, and Trout knew going in that that's how it was going to be.
Well, Trout was winning all them early rounds.
This coming from a guy who was going for Trout before the fight. I was going for Trout.
This is not just me. Look, Showtime and Golden Boy commentators screw Trout. Trout would have never opened himself up in the 9th, 10th, and 11th if he didn't know he was getting screwed over. I barely gave Canelo a 10-8 round in the round 7. Trout did as well as you possibly could do after a knockdown. This was fixed from the jump, plain and simple. Sad day in boxing, and Golden Boy Promotion is the new bomb bearer. Another comment. I think Trout won easily.
Yeah, I thought Trout won easy.
111, Trout. Ha ha ha, what the fuck was you watching? Pretty obvious what was going to happen. No surprise. I mean, it's from a Cuban dude, a white dude, a black dude. Comments go on and on and on. Another dude, Trout won. You know what I'm saying? It's not just me.
No, I can say it was just you. I mean, people gonna see how they see it.
Ah, yeah, Mark. I know it ain't just you, dog. I think Trout won too.
But I'm just saying, though, this is what other people say. No, he didn't. Canelo won 4 rounds at the most. Trout outthrew and outlanded him every round. Fucking bullshit. Canelo didn't do shit except the knockdown. Most protected fighter.
Yep, he didn't do shit apart from the knockdown.
Oh man, I seen a lot of counters.
I saw him land about 4 or 5 good counters in the fight.
What I'm saying is that.
Yeah, but that's styling. All he was doing was trying to do the lateral movement with the thing. That's not landing punches.
Yeah, but it makes the other fighter look bad.
No, that don't score punches. That don't score punches. That don't score punches. If you're doing that and the other guy throwing punches, you don't score. Even if that guy's missing, you have to give the round to the guy who's throwing the punches and missing. If all you're doing is looking good doing lateral movement and I'm throwing punches and you're missing, you have to score the round for me. That's who you scored around to.
But listen to what you just said. Even if the guy's throwing punches and missing. Now, because if you take that in consideration, Floyd Mayweather usually gets outthrown in all of his fights. Connection wise, it's usually a bit different.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, when he was doing the lateral movement, he wasn't hitting. Canelo wasn't hitting. That's a different. Floyd hits. Floyd connects.
That's the thing. It'd be like they be there, try to throw 4 or 5 jabs, miss 2 or 3 of them, land 2, you know what I'm saying? Then they be going back and forth, you know, just bouncing around. He'll throw more punches, then Canelo hit him with that uppercut.
But it sound like y'all taking a CompuBox approach to scoring the fight.
That's
how you're supposed to score it.
Clean, effective
that's how you're
punches.
Supposed to score fights.
Clean, meaning everybody see your head get snapped back. Effective.
No, that's not. It's who lands punches. You don't have to snap the net back. You just got to land punches. All you got to do is land with the correct part of the glove.
So if you, I'm just saying. So if you feather hit a guy 2 or 3 times,
yeah,
pop, and he ball.
Yes.
But that wasn't happening. That only happened in the knockdown. That only happened once in the knockdown.
I'm just saying different judging styles. Don't crucify me, y'all. Just different.
One judging style. You score the punches that landed. That's how you score. Like the Olympics. Dude can land 5 or 6 pity pat. Dude can hit him with 1 big punch, and it's gonna be 1 point.
Yes, 1 point.
You don't get just like
the amateurs.
Pros ain't scored like that, though, y'all. Pros ain't scored like that.
But Tro, just like basketball, you can dunk the ball one hand, glide from the foul line, or lay it up. It's 2 points. You get style point.
I feel you. I've seen.
If you use that approach,
now check it out. I've seen a lot of fights where the first 2 minutes of a round, one opponent is beating the shit out the guy, boxing, giving him a lesson. In the last minute of the fight, the guy come with a power flurry, catch the guy off guard, and win that round, even though he threw less.
That's not how you supposed to judge a fight.
But I've seen it judged so many times over the years. I'm just getting.
And I did too, but that's not how you judge a fight.
But you can't really say that with
Look, I tell you what, right? Okay, you can argue interpretation all you like. You can argue all you like. The rules are the man who lands the more clean blows wins the fight. That's how you're supposed to score. You can interpret it. That is the rules. That whoever lands the more, if you land with the correct part of the glove cleanly and you land more than the guy, that's how boxing fights are scored.
So if that's the case, how many times do we see Trout's neck snap back compared to Canelo?
I only saw the knockdown shot where
punch though. That's what we saying. It's not he wasn't doing that the entire round.
Like it's some judges that don't even score body punches. We done seen it. I'm not saying what the proper way to judge is, but I'm just saying there's different things that judges look for. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that Trout dictated the pace of the fight. He controlled the fight. Then Canelo might land a nice uppercut or a hook.
We just seen Sergio Martinez dance the whole round on some bullshit and win that round. We seen it.
Because he was controlling and dictating the pace of the fight.
But if Canelo was dancing in the same fashion, he's looking like a champion compared. He's looking like it's being made.
It ain't about looks. It's about who land the most clean punches.
I'm just telling you. I'm not scoring the fight. Well, I actually scored the fight for Canelo based on what I'm saying. But there's other judges who do the same thing, even though that may not be what y'all talking about as far as the rules.
Did you watch Troll? Did you watch Bradley versus Provodnikov, Troll?
Yes.
How did you score that?
Say it again.
How did you score that?
I had Bradley winning the fight.
You had Bradley winning that fight? What? So Bradley's head didn't get snapped back more than Trout's fighting Trout's head in this fight here?
I looked at it a couple times. They traded a lot. In some fights, you had to count punches. Then that's what y'all saying.
Yeah, and Trout landed the more punches.
I had to watch it.
Controlled the pace of the fight. He got caught with some of the bigger punches, but he also hit Canelo with a lot of big punches.
So you saying professional boxing is about touches, and that's it. Touches, counter punches, and that's who wins.
A score is a score. Nigga can jab you off fight and win. This is why most people don't like technical boxers, because they not going to stand there and slug and throw power punches all day.
I got a question for Beats.
Okay.
Hey, Beats.
Yo.
If the way you scored this fight and you have Trout winning, how do you have Pacquiao beating Bradley then? Because it was virtually the same kind of a fight without a knockdown.
No,
it wasn't. It wasn't.
Because Bradley was throwing a lot of body punches that HBO wasn't hyping up.
No, wait, Marks. Hold on, Marks. Slow down a minute. Because Beats says Pacquiao won the fight. I think Bradley won.
I didn't see Bradley backing up Pacquiao until late in the fight. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
so I don't see it was the same fight. Bradley backed him up late, but in the mid rounds, no, he wasn't backing him up. Pacquiao was throwing the flurries, making his opponent give ground, if anything.
All right, well, you saying giving ground, but was he landing shots? Were they effective shots? Did he knock him down? Did he hurt him?
But how much effective punches did Bradley land?
To me, he landed as many or way more effective punches than Pacquiao landed. See, the syndrome, listen, this is the syndrome to me. And I remember making a video about this. Now, I live in Detroit. Now, I'm gonna give y'all two players.
Hey, not to cut you, Rollo, but somebody's saying the same thing. He said when you land 2 or 3 good shots and then you get outworked and do nothing the rest of the round, you don't win the round unless you knock him down. Bullshit. 116, 111 Trout. What the hell?
No doubt.
I'm just playing devil's advocate because I think Trout won the fight too. You know what I'm saying? But the same reason I think Trout won that fight was the same reason I think Bradley won the fight with Pacquiao. That's why I'm trying to understand why Beats felt like Pacquiao won that fight if he felt like Trout won this fight.
I don't see how you see there was a similar pattern in both fights. You know, because Bradley wasn't backing up Pacquiao for long periods of the fight. From the mid rounds, he only started backing up Pacquiao late. So I didn't see the same trends in the fight. But it's one of them, man. You know, I mean, we can debate. You know, yeah. And you know, there's a case for even Troll is saying that some people might say effective punchings. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you land free.
It'll come out. I'm pretty sure you hear a lot of Mexican brothers talking about it.
Yeah, you land free pity pat shots, and the man lands a hard one. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, it was. I mean, honestly, man, I would like to see a rematch. To be honest,
scoring is always going to be subjective.
The way Trout was talking, though, he don't sound like he wanted to have a rematch anyway. So,
nah, he just lost. He's sad.
Yeah,
I think he lost his chance in the limelight. I think they building Canelo for something else, and they won't even revisit the rematch.
Nah, they won't.
Yeah, they want Mayweather.
Trout's going to struggle to get big fights from here, man. I'm telling you, he's going to fade off into the land of mediocrity. That's where he's going to fade off into.
Now Floyd ain't got to fight Trout.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. So. I don't know.
All right. So what y'all think about next week? Who y'all got winning that one?
Garcia.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
I got Judah.
I like Zab, but Zab always losing the big fights.
Yep, he always disappoints you when you think. Every time he get a shot, man, he disappoints you.
I got Judah on points, Garcia by knockout.
After that Amir Khan thing he did, I'm done.
I've got a straddle. I've got Judah on points, Garcia by knockout.
Okay.
I promised to myself a few fights ago that I would never pick Zab again. Just like I made the same promise that I never pick Mosley again.
Yeah.
So I'm going for Garcia.
Yeah, I got Garcia too, man. I can't see Zab.
2 years ago or a year ago, I might have picked Zab, but Zab always lose the big fight, man.
And you know what, too? Zab actually going to be in the same predicament that Trout was in. You know, all the powers that be are going to be on Garcia's side. Even though it's in New York, don't matter.
Zab is the Detroit Lions of boxing.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've been rooting for Detroit for years, and ain't shit popping.
Yep.